Well, what's going on, everybody? Super excited to be here right now with all of you. I tried to get it on my computer, but it wasn't working, so I'm doing this on my cell phone. So hopefully we are not interrupted by any phone calls. But it's probably because you guys got so many people on here, it wouldn't let me load it on my computer. But guys, I'm so excited to be here right now. I love it because when I talk to Gary McSween and I talk to all you beautiful people in Trinidad and all over the Caribbean, no one's got to translate me. I just hopped off a call with one of our Mexico organizations, and everything I say, they got to translate it. So I talked for, 30 minutes, but I only really got 15 minutes because I had to get translated. So I love talking to you guys. You guys are incredible, incredible people. And I've got to say, this organization is one of the backbones to the entire I Am Mastery Academy. I remember the day I met Gary McSween. He was a lot thinner. I don't think he was eating too much. And I met him at my brother David M&ETA's home in Houston, Texas. And I was actually there giving the presentation to some of his top people. Some of you were there. And I really didn't know what I was talking about, but I was excited about it. Gary didn't know what was really going on, but he was excited about it. And he was jumping up and down and all around in that room in Houston, Texas. And I got to say, to see, not just Gary, but really this entire organization go from where all of you were to where you are today with, head educators in the company coming from Trinidad, top level chairman coming from Trinidad. There's so many on here. I can't even name you all. Dr. Luke, I think the best speaker in our entire company is definitely Dr. Luke Pamina. I'm just telling you, man, I just want to say I'm grateful for this organization. I'm thankful for this organization, and having people like you in this company makes my job a lot more enjoyable because there's just so much love. There's so much humility. There's so much gratitude. There's so much professionalism in this organization. I don't even know how many times I've been to Trinidad now, but I'll tell you what, I absolutely love it, and I love the Caribbean, and I love all you guys very, very much. So I just wanted to say that before I got into any information. But I'll tell you what, right now is an amazing time to be alive, and it is an amazing time to be in I Am Mastery Academy. I don't have the exact numbers, but I believe we've increased sales now close to $9 million since March 1st, and it's not even the end of April yet. So we virtually are doubling the company in a 90-day window. And I'm not going to spend time talking about what's going on in the outside world because we all know what's going on, and whether you view it as negative or positive or you're affected by it, listen, what's going on in here? What's going on in here is what? Love, positivity, belief, faith, giving people hope. People say, what's the best product in I Am Mastery Academy? I say, it's hope, man. We're giving people the power to be hopeful. We're giving people the power to dream again, because right now the shackles of poverty are choking Trinidad. They're choking Aruba. They're choking Jamaica. They're choking the United States of America. I'm not just talking about where you guys are from. I'm talking about the whole planet. Okay, poverty, negativity, anxiety, fear, right? Fear. I'm so scared. Contraction. And what are we going to talk about here today? We're going to talk about two words: acceleration. All right, acceleration. Okay, and elevation, because that's what I love, man. I love the Jordan jump man right here. I love going up and going far. I love elevating. I love accelerating. And right now is the greatest wealth transfer, maybe not in the whole world history, but this right here is the greatest wealth transfer of our generation. As long as there's oxygen in my lungs, there will never be a better time than right now, okay, to make money, to become abundant, to help people, to impact people, right? For me, I got started in network marketing. I was 21 years old. I didn't have any money. So my biggest driving force was, hey, I got to get some money because I don't have any money. Then I got some money, right? I was fortunate to make my first $1 million, okay, at 24 years old. That's when I wrote this book. All right, you can get it for free. I think ebook on Google. Listen, and then I made a transfer from money driven to impact driven, right? And now all I'm focused on is helping people. So what I want you guys to develop today okay, is a mind of servitude. It's a heart of service, right? And any situation you're in, you want to look at and say, where can I add value? Where can I help? Where can I give, right? Because when you do that, when you do those things, you guys, the universe is going to bless you in ways you cannot even comprehend, right? So here's the deal. Today, I'm going to spend some time talking about going to the next level. Now, if you're ready to go to the next level, if you're ready to go where Mr. Maloney is, where Mr. Kwamina is, where Mr. Gary McSween is, Mr. Brent Thomas is, if you're ready to go where it is they are, I want you to hit 111 in the chat box. 111 in the chat box. Okay, if you made the decision to level up in your life, because what I just talked about on the Mexico call, I said I want you to set a goal for May 31st, 2020. I get it. Chairman 10, Chairman 100, Chairman 500, multi-millionaire. I get that. I get that for December 31st, 2020. I get that for, a 2-year vision to become a multi-millionaire. I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about, hey, May 31st, okay, 2020. What level are you going to be? You got to get clearly defined on where you're going to be come May 31. Because, yeah, I got massive goals, right? I'm so happy and grateful now that I've helped 1,000 people become Chairman 10s by December 31st, 2020. That's my goal for December 31st, 2020. But my goal for May 31st, 2020, it's different, right? You got to have a great April. You got to have a great May. You got to have a great June. You got to have a great July, right? You have to plan your work and work your plan. You got to set your goals and then go out there and achieve those goals, okay? So I'm going to explain to you guys right now what it is I do on a daily basis and what I've done now for close to 10 years in the industry of network marketing. I've been doing this since I was 21. I'm 30 years old. Today my results are a whole lot greater than me. My results are because there's a monster amount of people out there that are helping impact the lives of people all over the world. I'm just going to tell you what it is I know and what it is I do. You see, I wake up in the morning. Number one, I hope you're taking notes. I don't grab my cell phone. I don't scroll social media. I don't turn on CNN to see what Trump's talking about today. Okay? This is what I do. Sorry that people are calling me. I'm on my phone, so you can imagine, right? So I wake up, I get into prayer and gratitude. So step one, prayer and gratitude. Okay? Whoever you believe in, whoever you call God, whatever name you use for God, that's amazing, right? My mentor Bob Proctor said, listen, okay, God, energy, universe, Allah, Jesus, Adonai, whatever you want to say, just make sure you're grateful to somebody somewhere. I believe in God. If you do, great. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm not here to push God on anybody, right? I wake up and I thank God for another day. Right now, there are people waking up there are people trying to wake up that are not going to wake up. That are not going to wake up this morning. Okay, so I wake up and I'm straight into gratitude, right? I'm saying thank you. I'm asking the universe for guidance. I'm thanking the universe for blessings. I'm thanking the universe for, abundance. I say thank you, God, for keeping your hand on I Am Mastery Academy and keeping your hand on the back of Christopher Terry. I say this every day. I'm just being super raw and transparent with you guys right now. This is what I do every day. Then I wake up, all right, I do a little bit of working out. I drink some water, and then I get to it. What does get to it mean? What does get to it mean? That means, number one, I see my goal and I read my goal. All right? I read my goal. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've impacted, 1,000 people at Chairman 10 by December 31st, 2020. I need you to set a goal for May 31st, 2020. I want you to crush out P1000, P2000, P5000, Chairman 50, Chairman 250, whatever your goal is, guys, get clearly defined on that goal, okay? Because we all know belief system, right? Your guys is, the main man mentor, Mr. David 𝐿 my brother from another mother, okay? This is what he talks about, the belief system, right? He talks about a belief system. We all know a belief system is created by three things: words, images, okay, and then emotional experiences. So you got to make sure now, okay, I'm awake, okay? The subconscious mind is the most open, okay, within the first 20 minutes upon waking up. So in those first 20 minutes, you got to dump as much positivity, as much belief, as much faith, as much personal development you can dump into that mind. You got to dump into that mind. So you smack words right away. You say your goal. You hear the words, you see the words, you speak the words. Check that thing off. Number 2 is images. Okay, you got to make sure the things around your apartment, the things around your house, the things around your place in Trinidad or Jamaica or Aruba or Nigeria or Brazil, you got to make sure you see your future. I don't care about where you are today. I don't care where I am today. Like people look at me, they got to stop calling me. They keep calling me. I'm sorry. They got to, people say, oh, well, Alex has made it. He's made it, this, that, and the other. I'm like, dude, all I do is I live in the future, man. All I see is 6 months, 10 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years down the road. So if I walked into your house in Trinidad, am I going to see where you are today, or am I going to see where you're going to be in the future? You got to create the vision. You got to create the images of where you're going to be, the house you want to live in, the car you're going to be driving, the amount of money you want to be making. This business changes people's lives. I remember when Gary FaceTimed me when he knew he was going to have his first, when Talitha was going to have their first kid. And he's like, this company, because of the money that we're making now, we can bring kids into the world, man. Like, it doesn't get any deeper than that. I don't think of anything deeper than that. So this thing changes people's lives, right? So you wake up, prayer, boom, gratitude, boom, read your goals, boom, make sure you're surrounded by your future dreams, goals, and desires. And then what do? You get to work. What is the work? I want you to write these things down. Every day, I am prospecting new people. How many? I would suggest a minimum of 10 people. I would suggest a minimum of 10 people every single day you're going to prospect. People need what it is you have. If you're on this call, and I don't want to offend anybody, but if you're on this call, okay, there's over 2,500 people on this thing. That's insane. Okay, if you're on this call and you say, "Well, I just want to trade. I don't want to build. I just want to trade." This is my word. These are my words to you. Okay, why would you not share this with people you love and care about? Why would you keep this a secret? If trading is changing your life, or trading is going to change your life, why would you keep it a secret from the people you care about so much? You know what that is to me? Selfish, mean. That's stupid. All right? You want to share this with people. That's what you want to be doing, right? So every day you prospect, okay? Number two, you got to do presentations. You got to do presentations. How many presentations? 5 a day. 5 a day. Right now, most people can't even leave their house, okay? So 5 a day, right? And then you want to promote the event. So you prospect, boom. You present, boom. You promote, boom. For some of you that need to see a bigger vision of what's possible, get on Gary McSween's Instagram. Get on my Instagram, Alex Morton Mindset, and scroll. You'll see arenas of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 people all over the world that are learning how to trade, that are involved in the greatest wealth transfer of their entire generation, that are excited about freedom, that are excited about belief, that are excited about hope. That's where you got to go. All right, that's where you got to go. So you prospect, you present, you promote on the physical side, on the spiritual side. Okay, on the spiritual side, right? You got to make sure every day. This is what John C. Maxwell said. He said, every day I read, every day I write, every day I listen, every day I watch. Every day I read, I write, I listen, and I watch. What does that mean? Well, you read every day, you watch every day. I use YouTube a lot. You listen every day to audiobooks, to podcasts, to millionaires, to billionaires, right? And then you write every day, whether you're writing a book, whether you're writing down your goals 10 times a day. That is what you got to be doing. So you got to grow yourself on a spiritual level over here, and then you got to also grow your business, right? You have to combine them. You got the law of attraction, and then you got the law of action. You got to use both of these things in order to become a success inside of this company. I promise you, you got to look at this as a long-term plan, a long-term vision, right? You got to have 7 good days in a row to make a great week. You got to have 4 good weeks in a row to make a great month. You got to have 12 months in a row to make a great year, right? You got to have 10 good years in a row. You got to have 10 good years in a row, 10 good years in a row to make a great decade. Guys, you got to break this thing down. You got to break it down, right? And you got to say, okay, I'm going to make today the best day I can make it. See, some of you get so caught up in Luke's results, or Mike and Marlene Stott's results, or David and Manitier's results, or Gary McSween's results, and you get like freaked out about how much success these individuals have. You got to understand they put in the work for day after day, week after week, month after month, all right, year after year, and that is why they're having the success that they're having today. You guys have amazing leadership. You're in a great company, and let's just get something straight here. Everybody has the same CEO, Christopher Terry. Everybody has the same compensation plan. 3 customers, P150, 12 customers, P600, 30 customers, P1000, 500 customers, Chairman 10. Everyone's got the same back office. My back office looks like your back office. Everybody has the same products and services. Everybody has the same access to the Zoom presentations, the Zoom training calls. Okay, everybody has the same access to my mentor, Bob Proctor. Okay, here's a question for you guys. Listen, he's done 2 videos now for this company. I've watched both videos twice. All right, how many times have you watched those videos? How many times have you watched the #1 coach in personal development in the history of mankind? How many times have you watched his videos? I'm over here, Chairman Elite. I don't say Chairman Elite like that's a big deal. Titles are titles. It doesn't mean anything. But if I'm watching them twice in a row and I'm taking notes on them, what are you doing with them? You got to ask yourself, listen, am I serious or am I curious? You got to be serious or you got to be curious. And I suggest you get serious about this business because this business is changing lives all over the world. So the last term I want to leave you guys with, okay, is something called the magnificent 2 terms. I want you guys to write these down. I'm going to sum up my career in 2 terms. Ready? Magnificent obsession, okay, and blissful dissatisfaction. So blissful dissatisfaction means I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for Gary McSween and Talitha McSween. I'm grateful for everything in my life. And at the same time, I got to use my choice of words here properly. I am hungry for more. Let's just say that. Okay, let's just say that. I'm not going to say pissed off for greatness. Let's just say hungry for more. So I'm grateful, but I'm hungry. Okay, that's where you want to be. You never want to feel like you made it. Oh, I'm successful. I got $100 grand in my trading account. Dude, big deal. Big deal. Wow. Okay, great. Oh, I'm Chairman 25. Awesome. That's amazing. I love you and I'm proud of you. That's amazing. Okay, you want to be grateful and blissful, and you want to be dissatisfied for more, so you stay hungry. You don't want to be successful because then you're going to be full. You want to be always striving. Okay, always striving for the next level. Always striving to help more people. Always striving to give more. Always striving, to create a larger impact. Okay, so blissful dissatisfaction, and then over here is the magnificent obsession. I'm not sure where I got that from. I didn't make it up. I'm not taking credit for that. But what does that mean? Anything and anyone that's great has been obsessed. Okay, I don't just read books by people in our industry. Over here, I've got John Wooden, the most winningest coach in coaching history. I've got Tom Brady. I don't like him too much, but he's the greatest quarterback to ever live. All right, I've got Kobe Bryant, Mama mentality. I know you know who Kobe Bryant is. Okay. I've got the autobiography of Martin Luther King Jr. You don't think Martin Luther King was obsessed? Hello. You don't think Kobe Bryant was obsessed? You don't think people call Tom Brady crazy and you're a workaholic? You're obsessed. You work too much. You need balance. You don't think they were telling that to people? Okay. You don't think they were telling that to Martin Luther King? Dude, you're wasting your time. You're never going to do what you want to do. It's impossible. Your dreams are too big. You understand? It's nonsense. Okay, you got to become obsessed. Gary McSween, when he got in this company, he was obsessed, and he's still obsessed. 3.5 years later, he's obsessed because he knows you've got to be obsessed. You look at Yvonne Tapia, you look at David and Manitier's, you look at me, you look at Jason Brown and Matthew Rosa, and now Bryce Thompson. You look at Gary McSween. Obsessed. You got to be obsessed with success and helping people. I can't think of anything better than that. How did you spend your life, Alex? I spent my life obsessed about helping people. Like, what else is there? I mean, Jiminy Christmas, right? Like, I help people. I'm obsessed with seeing people win. I'm obsessed with helping people create success, unlocking their belief, unlocking their faith, in abundance. I mean, this is the greatest thing on planet Earth, in my personal opinion. So you guys, I'm fired up. As you can see, I'm sweating over here in Miami. This is my second call of the day. I got one more right after this. And I'll tell you guys right now, this company is going through something called momentum. And we're going to reach this real pinnacle of like explosive growth. All right. I believe the end of 2020 is going to be the starting point of a massive, massive explosion. So anything you do today, moving forward to December 31st, 2020, I'm going to call this the pre-launch. I'm going to call this the pre-launch. We are launching this thing, worldwide expansion, massive momentum creation, okay? January 1, 2021. So whatever seeds you plant right now, whatever leaders you sponsor right now, whatever customers you bring in right now, they are going to multiply in 2021. I know it, and I know that God's hand is on this company. God's hand is on Chris Terry's back, and I know that we're doing something here for a major, major, major reason, much more than just making money. We are literally changing lives of people all over the world, and we are waking them up. Hello, wake up. We are waking people up to how great and amazing they already are. So you guys, I appreciate you. I love you. To the chairmen of this company, I'm grateful for each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely incredible people. And I'm always here to serve. Anytime you guys want me on a Zoom call, all you got to do is ask. For the chairmen that maybe want some help closing some higher level prospects, all you got to do is ask. I'm here to serve. I'm in the trenches like you guys are every single day. I get paid just like you on growth and production. That's it. Okay. We're in this thing together. I appreciate you. We're all equals. Every one of us, our spiritual DNA is absolutely perfect. It requires no modification or improvement. All you have to do is develop some desire, have a massive amount of hunger, be blissfully dissatisfied with where you are, be coachable and teachable, get obsessed about your goals, and put in the work every single day. So you guys have a great rest of this online summit. I appreciate you guys. Gary McSween is one of the best people I know, and he is one of the best leaders in the industry of network marketing. And I don't say that lightly. I know that to be true. I know that to be an absolute stone cold hard fact, that Gary Kurt McSween is one of the best leaders in the industry of network marketing, and he is on his way to 7 figures a month, not just 6 figures a month. So I appreciate